Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about See You Soon review that I am going to be giving after I just watched the movie. I just watched it like 10-15 minutes ago and I have a lot to say. This is my first Fahadh Faasil movie that I watched, and I actually thought, let me just be honest, okay? I did the trailer reaction, and in that trailer I was actually saying that maybe this will not work. That link of the trailer description, the trailer reaction that I did is going to be in the description down below. Also, I did a See You Soon a box office review. It's like a business review, talking about how much views it needs, subscribers, and the interesting thing that Fahadh Faasil did for this movie to make this movie a hit movie. So you can check both of those links in the description down below. So let's talk about the movie. Here's how I'm gonna be giving the review. First, we're gonna talk about the good parts of the movie, the bad parts of the movie, then the plot, the characters, what's there in the movie, and then there's some of the things that you guys should know before you watch the movie. So, I mean, just as a disclaimer, you know, according to the thumbnail, not for kids. This definitely has some adult themes in the movie, like some cursing is there, some bad language is there, and the theme is not appropriate for kids. So it's not a family movie. That's first of all the first thing we have to clear. It's not a family movie. It is for adults. It's a very serious plot, so it's better not to watch it as for kids. It's not a mass entertaining family movie. Just better not to watch with kids below the age 16, just as a precaution, because there are some themes that will be very awkward to watch with a kid. Now let's talk about the good and the bad parts of the movie. First of all, this was my first Fahadh Faasil movie, as I told you, and my first time watching him, my first impression, I am very impressed. Because in the first half of the movie, let's talk about characters first, right? So there was Fahadh Faasil's character. First half, he was very like a badass. He was like the Kabir Singh of this movie. Then in the second half, the character evolution happens. He changes, and that is the most beautiful thing to see in the movie. That had, because of Fahadh Faasil seeing some things in the movie, the character changes, and that is so interesting. Not only that, but all three characters in the movie. Of course, the guy Jimmy, who plays the main character, beard and hair, right? Then there is of course Fahadh Faasil and Darshana Rajendran. That was the name, right? Believe me, when you see the movie, her acting is gonna be matching Fahadh Faasil. Believe me, there are some scenes of her trying to cry and say something. It looks so real that at one point you forget that it's a movie. Believe me, what was her name? Darshana Rajendran, if I'm not saying her name wrong, and Fahadh Faasil were the two of the best in the movie. They both keep the movie amazing. Now let's talk about, of course, also the other guy was also interesting, but there was step higher than everyone in the movie. Now let's talk about the plot. So this movie is 1.5 hours long, 1 hour 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes, and then the middle, and then the last. The first 15 minutes are kind of slow. I'm just gonna give you that. You're gonna start, you're like, what the hell? It's kind of slow, romantic. Yeah, not very seriously going on to the plot or doing something interesting. It's very slow. It's just introduction to the story. But right after 15 minutes, we have Fahadh Faasil's character introduction, and then after that it slowly starts to get interesting, and exactly where it becomes very epic after the first 30 minutes. Of course, it's also interesting. The first 30 minutes is interesting, but the middle 30 minutes of the movie is just so epic. The mystery, what is going on, the secrets, the controversies, the conflicts, the story just gets hyped up even more. And Fahadh Faasil finding out 1 or 2 facts after each minute is so interesting. Not to mention the background music. Sometimes at some revelations, when Fahadh Faasil finds something, and when he sees the thing, there is a great background music like a horror movie, and you're like, your heartbeat goes high. So that is very exciting. The middle 30 minutes is just top class. And then after the middle 30 minutes, and you're like, okay, I think the movie is already ended here because they revealed what was going on. You think maybe the last 30 minutes is not going to be interesting, but you're wrong. Last 30 minutes, they have progressed the plot so beautifully. They've done it good. Believe me, it's not less from a regular movie. The only difference, they're not doing it with the regular camera, big cameras, but it was still great plot. This is a proof that you don't need a big budget, you don't need big cameras, high quality HD, IMAX, 3D to make a good movie. You just need a good story, good actors to play that story well. And that's it. That's enough to make a great movie. I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. Of course, as I told you, there are some adult themes. It's best not to watch it with kids. And the twists and unpredictable stuff that happen in the movie, that is the most insane part of the movie. There are some things that are very unpredictable in the movie. When you're watching, you're like, okay. I never thought that would happen. Even close to the ending of the movie, you're like, okay, I think that's how it's gonna end. That's not how it's gonna end. It's very unpredictable, and it's not like a regular mass movies. It's not like anything like a movie. It's like a real life story. That's the best part. It's like actual real life stories happening and someone is recording their life. That it is so realistic. It's real. Social issue is also there in the movie, so it's very real. It gets very real, and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. The background music was amazing. Characters, all three of them, fantastic. Of course, Fahadh Faasil I enjoyed very well. The character shift that he did in between the movie. At first he was like a rowdy character, and then he started like becoming more serious and more emotional in the movie, which is what's also very beautiful. And his acting on top of that. Of course, the girl, Darshana, Rajendran, hard to remember her name. Her performance was top class. Believe me, when you watch the movie, you're gonna be like, you know what? She's also a fantastic actress in the movie. Also, the guy also performed very well, but those two were like slightly on topper level than the guy. Robert Matthews, that's his name, right? If I'm not wrong. Sorry, I'm kind of not good with the names. So plot, everything is perfect. If you're asking anything about the hard part or anything that the movie that you didn't understand, anything that will not be good would be, of course, I think the speed. Because usually this is not a movie that you would be enjoying in a cinema. Why? Because there are a lot of writings here on the screen, the computer, the screens here and there, tabs, messages. So typing is there, and then sometimes you want to go closer and want to look, but in cinema it's going to be harder, plus it's going fast, you cannot stop it. For me, I was reading the subtitles, so it was kind of hard for me. That's the good thing that I was watching in Amazon. Maybe if I watched it in cinema, I would not enjoy it, because I would not be able to follow up with the dialogues, with the other writings here and there. Some of the great hacking type stuff was going on in the movie, so that was very interesting, because I could pause and I could see all the parts, and it was more interesting. That's why I think Fahadh Faasil's one of his greatest decisions was the fact that he brought it on OTTP, that's the over the top platform. Yeah, OTT platform. It's good that he brought the movie on Amazon. I think in cinemas it would have not worked like this, because people want to see some of the parts more clearer. Like you want to bring the phone close. Okay, what's written here? Okay, what's there? Oh, that's what happened. That's what the message was about. The picture. Okay, so I think it was best to bring it on phone services, on Amazon platform. That is what people will be able to enjoy this even more. I haven't seen any reviews so far. I just watched it like 10 minutes ago, and I haven't seen what people are saying about it. I don't know what people will say. Maybe the reviews are gonna be bad, but I enjoyed the movie. And let me tell you which people will enjoy the movie and which people will not. First of all, this is a real life story. It's like that. It's having a social issue. It's very serious. It's not like your filmy type stuff, the dialogues, the ending, the hero, heroine, the main lead. It's nothing like a movie plot. It's like a real life plot. So it's a serious movie made for serious people, and people who are open-minded to good and different content will definitely enjoy this. Anyone who usually, as I said, likes mass movies and stuff like that and cannot get their head around a serious plot, then they maybe will not enjoy the movie. And some people who usually didn't see a desktop movie and have to read a lot of some people don't like reading a lot of things like the messages, because there are some plot points that come from messages. You know, the guy Fahadh Faasil checks them emails and he sees something, he's like, and then you also read it, so your reaction has to be the same. At the same time, you'll read it as well. Oh, that was the message. So if someone has a problem for reading that and he's actually annoyed by that, those guys could maybe not enjoy the movie. So you guys could actually not enjoy the movie. That's what I'm saying. After, like, you guys could go and watch it and you guys may not like it. You'll come back to my video and you'll be like, oh, that was not such a good movie. But I told you that you have to do a little bit of reading here and there. You have to bring the screen close a bit and focus, concentrate on the movie a little bit, and you will understand the movie. And it's a great plot. So which people enjoy? I told you, serious people. This is a serious plot. It has a very unpredictable part in the movie. Definitely people who saw the trailer will not able to guess what's going to be happening in the movie, middle of the movie, around 1 hour. A big twist is going to happen. You will not even expect that this is going on. There's so much mystery. Just the 30 minutes in between is just gonna keep you to the movie. So if I'm to summarize the review, I'll be saying that See You Soon is a great movie with great character development and plot progression around the movie, with a lot of unpredictable twists and turns, and overall just amazing. I'm just speechless a bit, because I was not expecting the movie to be so good. So it has good turns and twists in the movie and a reasonable ending. It's not like a movie ending, it's real life ending that is okay, that's how real life endings are supposed to be. It's like real life, not fake movies or like climax where everyone wins. It's a real life reasonable ending that I enjoyed and I liked, because if the movie would have been completely about real life and the ending would be like a scripted movie, so that would be a bit weird. So it was a good ending as well. So if I'm giving my review from 1 out of 10, I would give this movie 8.5. And will I recommend the movie? Definitely for adults. Definitely check it out. It has a real social message in the movie, and it's also based on the people that always say that people that go to, like Indians that say to other Indians, you're going to UAE or you're going to Middle East, you have such a good life, you get so much money. It's not true. There are a lot of hardship they have to face, and this is kind of based on that. So you guys have to definitely watch this movie. It has big message in it. You will enjoy the movie. Great plot. As I said, the first 15-20 minutes may seem a bit boring or slow paced, but that's a development for a good ending and middle part. So that'll be my review, 8.5 out of 10. And guys, I'm gonna be doing more of these reviews, new movies on Amazon or new shows on Amazon or Netflix, or new movies reviews, trailer reactions, business review, box office review, some fun video reactions. Hollywood movie reactions are also going to be there. Hollywood box office review. The channel is going to be a lot about movies. Also, sometimes we can do some fun videos as well. So all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel. Come on guys, Fahadh Faasil fans, hit the subscribe button. You can check out my other 2 Fahadh Faasil videos that I made. See You Soon movies I made. One of them a business review and a trailer reaction. You can check both of those links in the description down below. Check it out, enjoy, and see you guys next time.